tragic twist. The search for British TV doctor Michael Mosley has ended after a body was found on the Greek island of Symi.
For more, let's bring in journalist Daphne Tollis in Athens. Daphne, thanks so much for your time. Why did it take so long to find him, do you think?
Well, Dr. Michael Mosley arrived on the island of Symi on Tuesday, and on Wednesday they had gone for a swim in a village in a beach near a village, but the beach was called St. Nicholas, which is where Dr. Michael Mosley set off on foot, and then he left. He went to Pedi village on foot, and then from there it was where he was captured on CCTV, and then that was the last digital sighting of Dr. Michael Mosley. On Wednesday, he hadn't returned home by 7:30 p.m. local time, and his wife went to the authorities. Normally, there should be 24 hours where someone is missing before the authorities start searching, but it happened actually quite early on Thursday morning. They started looking. They brought a helicopter from Athens. The Coast Guard was scouring the sea. A local search team and the Coast Guard were looking through the terrain, through the land, basically. But they all knew that he had left that beach, that side of the bay, heading towards Pedi village, which was the only logical and reasonable path that he could have taken. So all the efforts were actually focused on that part of the bay. And it wasn't until this morning where the Coast Guard patrol, two boats were in the sea. At the same time, there's a beach bar in Agia Marina where he was found, near where he was found. And there was also camera crews on fishing boats trying to look, at the terrain. And apparently at the same time, Samo, the camera crew from the national broadcaster, Greek national broadcaster, they saw something. At the same time, the Coast Guard also had spotted something, and they informed the authorities. Then they called the beach bar. Someone, a waiter from the beach bar, went and walked a few meters away, where he saw the body. And at the same time, the authorities had arrived by boat, and the Coast Guard. They had all arrived on location. What the location and the terrain is exactly as you were showing now. So rocky with a bit, it's not smooth, it's not straight, and it seems that his body was somewhere where it was not visible throughout all this extensive search. Given the fact that all the previous days, and especially the first couple of days, they were focused on the other part of the bay. Yeah. Although Symi is a small island, it is also rocky, it is cliffy. There's parts where it's very mountainous. In the beginning, they were also thinking that maybe he had fallen in the sea. So although it is, a small island, as you can see in what you're showing now, it means that it's not easy to actually locate someone that can be lying down on any part on this terrain.
Well, it's desperately sad for his family. Thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it. Well, supermarket giant Coles has begun